how do you make them carry that vision and put it in heart?
Look, whether it's culture, whether it's vision, these are not things that belong on poster boards and pinups in companies, because if that's all they are, they're useless. Whether it's your vision, whether it's your culture, it's a living thing inside your organization, and it defines everything that you do. And the other beautiful thing about culture and vision is, I don't care if you're a janitor in the company or the CEO of the company, it lets your colleagues hold you accountable. Because if you have an action where you do something, somebody can call you out on it and said, well, Tom, that's not really true to our values. That doesn't really support our culture, what you did. Why did you do that? It's a great tool to hold people accountable, the way they treat their colleagues, the way they treat their customers, the products that they launch, the way, if Enron had true culture and true values, I don't think they would have cooked the books the way they did and went belly up. Right? I mean, so it's a really easy, and there is no right or wrong vision. It's just one that works for you. I always compare two companies. They're good athletic companies, both very successful. One is Nike and the other one is Puma. So Nike is, we unleash human potential. Puma is, we're the fastest brand on earth, right? So they're two visions. One doesn't try to be the other. And guess what? If I use Puma as an example, because they're the fastest brand on earth, guess who they sign for endorsements?
Race car drivers.
Michael Schumacher is one of them, and Usain Bolt, who's the fastest man on earth, right? So those are the type of endorsements they go after, and because that's who defines who they are. That's what their vision is. So there is no right or wrong vision, except I would say, look, it has to be very simple and very clear. If it's more than 5 words or less, more than a sentence, the worst vision statements. I sometimes I see these vision statements are like, we want to enhance shareholder value and be great corporate citizens by delivering exceptional products to our consumers. Like, what the heck does that mean? Right? I mean, how do you rally behind something like that? It just like it's a bunch of phony baloney. So make it simple. So growth is always part of the equation. Where strategic comes in is to make sure that growth is aligned with your vision. Right? Because so many companies get distracted by the new shiny object. Competition is doing this. We got to react and do the same thing. Totally takes you, off course. Okay, I'm a Coca-Cola and I'm about refreshment, and Pepsi's launching all kinds of chips. You don't see Coca-Cola going into that market because it's not refreshing, right? The key for strategic growth is to make sure that it's aligned with your vision. The highest level of communication is really connecting with people. And those are, you connect with people through emotional attachments. You don't connect with people through facts. You don't connect with people through data. You don't connect with people with results. You connect people through emotions. Once you learn that, and look, there was great communicators, in American politics. Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, they were great communicators. These people, John Maxwell, who's our hero, he's a great communicator. You watch John speak, and Nick Vujicic, I don't know if you ever seen Nick, but he's one of my favorite guys. This is a guy that was born with no arms and no legs. He's one of the most inspirational speakers you'll ever see. And it's really because he connects with you emotionally.